Hello, I'm Lee Hawkins, and I'm here with Kevin Rose, who is Executive Vice President of Bentley, also a board member, and he's going to show me the Flying Spur.
The Flying Spur, the Bentley Flying Spur, yeah.
And I get the sense that you're really trying to make your mark in North America with this vehicle.
Well, North America's our most important market. Even as China grows, North America remains our most important market. This is a very important car for us. We had success with the previous Flying Spur, and we want to continue and develop that with this car as well. And so it's important it's successful.
Of course, you've had a lot of success with the Mulsanne in China. You were in China for the past 3 years.
Yeah, I've been working there the last 3.5 years for one of our other brands, for Volkswagen, and while I was there I saw the Mulsanne and indeed the previous Flying Spur grow and develop. It's a fast-growing luxury market, we know this. But it hasn't yet, quite for us, caught up with the US. So the US remains still our #1 market.
Okay, so I see the classic design cues here. You have the mesh bonnet, the bonnet and the mesh grille here.
This is the classic Bentley face. What we use in terms of the construction of the car is a process we call superforming. And that means, you'll notice on the fender here, there are no joins. It's just one piece. And we do that by superforming aluminium so that we can get these really sharp crease lines on the car here. And if you look down the car here, Lee, you can see that is a beautiful, sharp character line all the way down the car. And that's done because of this process.
One of the things that has always fascinated me about your product is the hands that are on this vehicle in terms of the craftsmanship.
Yes, so we have a whole bank of people back in the UK and crew that hand stitch all of the leather, so there's nothing in the leather here that's done by machine, it's all hand stitched, so that gives it something quite unique, even the steering wheel. The wood really is wood, it's not a tiny veneer of wood on metal, there are 8 layers of wood in there, all specially treated, so it means the car's a little bit heavier and so on, but it's a Bentley, and we couldn't do it any other way. And if we look in the back here, I think it's interesting, because while obviously it's a car with great heritage and the brand has great heritage, our customers are also of today. So we've introduced, and you can see it here, a new rear seat entertainment, infotainment and connectivity package. So there's a little pop-out remote control, touchscreen remote control, where you can manage the heating, even down to the suspension if you wish, from a little control pad in the back of the car. Okay,
so we've seen the sheet metal in the interior. Let's take a look under the hood.
So it's a 6-litre twin-turbo engine, 12 cylinders. It's 2 banks of V's, so it's unusual, but it means it's shorter and lighter than a conventional inline 12-cylinder engine. Beautifully balanced, handcrafted, as we like to say as well, in crew, so we know individually the engineer that built this engine. It's a hell of a power plant, delivering 616 horsepower. And as we said, we've got the figures before, and 0 to 60 in just over 4 seconds. And at the same time, however, the car's lighter, the engine's 13% more fuel efficient than the previous generation engine. So it's also much more economical than before too.
And one of the things that really distinguishes you is that you have a royal warrant, which means you can actually supply vehicles to the royal family.
Yeah, it effectively means we're an authorized and approved supplier to the royal family.
And do you deal directly with them?
I do, yeah. I'm not allowed to tell you exactly what we do, but we have 2 royal warrants, in fact. One is for the Queen, one is for the Prince of Wales.
How does it help your brand when celebrities and highly visible people are spotted in the vehicles?
I think it's one of the wonderful things about the Bentley brand is that we can have anybody from sports people, rap stars, rock stars, actors, entertainment, all the way through to the royal family. And there's really not that many brands that can say that.
And when people get into high profile controversies and things like that, do you ever look and say, oh no, not in one of our cars?
It can happen, but for all the times that you get something that's perhaps a little bit negative, there's far more that's positive. So
you embrace it, but you don't necessarily align yourself with specific celebrities.
No, I mean most of our customers want a degree of privacy as well. So we don't say, hey, that's great, you bought a car, can we publicize this? We work to whatever level of discretion they want us to work with.
But you will claim the royal family.
Well, we had no choice because the warrants are on my business card, so there's no hiding that, and yeah, they're a pleasure.